Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Everything But the Podcast. I almost butchered the name of my own podcast. I'm your host. I'm already coughing. I'm your host, Tonysaurus Rex, alongside Twiztid Joker. Obviously, we're not live for this, but we are recording both video and audio. Time will determine on whether or not you see the video or you just hear the audio. We haven't decided yet, but we're using Zoom to record this. That's about how that's going. We did not plan. We didn't plan anything, so we have absolutely no idea what we're going to talk about, which kind of probably ruined everything for this episode. Aside from a couple things that we briefly discussed like 30 seconds before I started recording.
Yeah, we got no idea what we're going to be doing this time, so.
I mean, we did look up some of the, what did I say? What did I look up again? I forgot. Let me look on here.
Weird pictures.
Oh, yeah, I found 22 terrifying and creeping photos of real ghosts that will make your skin crawl. So I guess we're going to do that. That's going to be our weird news section. I think I can actually get the weird news to pop up in audio, but if you're watching this, if we do this as video, I don't even know how that's going to work. Well, if it's going to be audio only, it's not going to matter because I just add in the sound effect anyway. But if we do it this way, it's going to make us all really tiny. So we may be really tiny on some portions of this video when I'm sharing the screen. But you guys can deal with that. You'll get over it.
Oh, good.
They'll get over it, Twiztid Joker. First. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to add in the sound effect later because I don't feel like going through all the motions of opening that app again. Actually, wait. I think I have it. I think I already have it. Oh, my goodness. That's all my freaking videos I downloaded and never, deleted. Because I was originally going to transfer my old YouTube videos to my new channel. Like the taste test and stuff, I downloaded all of them, and now I was like, you know what, that's gonna take way too much time. I'm not doing that. Well, I didn't delete them after doing that, so they're all still on there. And somewhere on here is my other whatever. I'll do it later. I'm not in the mood. So we're gonna do this. 22. There we go. 22 terrifying and creepy photos of real ghosts that will make your skin crawl. Absolutely not for the faint of heart. These are scary images of real ghosts caught on camera that will send chills down your spine. No sleep for you. Well, I guess we'll be the judge of that, Twiztid Joker.
Yeah. This ain't going to be nothing.
I'm not going to lie. This one is already kind of creepy.
It is pretty creepy.
I wish I could blow it up bigger, but as tiny as we already are, yeah. I don't know how tiny it makes us for the actual screen sharing, but oh my goodness, can I get rid of this ad? Thank you. We got an upside down man dangling from the ceiling. Clearly the family is completely oblivious to it, which makes it even creepier.
They had to have definitely not seen it whenever the photo was taken.
What's really creepy about it is the clothing is fully, you can see the clothing.
Yeah.
But the hands and the face are shadowy. That is pretty creepy. I guess this story goes back to the mid 1950s, taking place in Texas. The Cooper family had just moved into an old house that they bought and were really excited about it, so they thought of preserving the memory by taking a picture of the whole family in their new home. Little did they know there was someone else joining in on their celebration, a spooky figure hanging upside down from the ceiling. There are perhaps other stories that state that an actual body did fall from the ceiling exactly at the time the photograph was being taken.
Wow.
That's even creepier. That they're just taking a photo and a body just drops from the ceiling. Now here it says why the face of the body remains darkened is another mystery. A faceless body or a paranormal activity. Who knows which part is true? Well, it doesn't appear to be a faceless body. It's definitely shadowy and blurred.
Yeah.
I would be more inclined to say that was a paranormal thing. Oh, this one says the hospital demon. That's creepy. It looks like a little kid. But it looks like it looks like the legs are backwards. It looks like the legs are facing one way and then the body is facing the other way.
Yeah, it kind of does. That's weird looking.
Photos was captured by a nurse on a surveillance camera at an unknown hospital. Shows a dark crouched figure. That doesn't look crouched to me. It looks like it's standing. Standing on top of a patient's body who is lying in bed. Oh, so there's a patient in that bed and it's standing on top of him?
Wow.
The nurse also noticed the black figure walking up and down the body of the patient. Within a few hours of the dark figure's appearance, the patient had died.
Huh.
Well then, Demon-like figures have been reportedly seen at hospitals. Some say hospitals are the breeding grounds for demons. It's where they lurk about waiting for the next soul to die so they can drag them to hell. Wow, that's comfortable.
Nice.
This one says the Amityville ghost. I don't see anything there. I legit don't see anything on that one. Oh, well, I see it in that one.
Oh, I see it there.
Oh, I see it now. Now, after seeing the other one, I scrolled back up, I see the head.
Yeah, okay. It took
that
me
doesn't
a minute.
look. If it wasn't for the eyes, I would just say that that's somebody's kid.
Mm-hmm.
But those eyes are pretty freaking creepy. And the first picture looks creepier. Because all you can see is the face with the eyes. But the second creature, you can kind of see a whole body back there.
Yeah, that's...
With like a denim plaid shirt. 1974. What the frick is that? What the frick is that? That is not a normal looking face. I don't know what that is.
That looks like a 3-year-old drew a face.
Or like a face made out of mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Or like those, what are they called? Those they're like those fries, but they're called like smiles or something like that.
Oh yeah.
And they're made out, that's what that looks like.
It's a deformed smiley face.
French fry. Deformed smiley face. That's what that looks like. It can be sighted anytime, day or night, constantly staring out of a window. The story revolves around a former slave named Henry Wells, freed at the end of the Civil War. Legend holds he was accused of burning the courthouse to ashes.
He's a weird-looking dude, if that's what he looked like.
I mean, unless it was after they did whatever they did to him.
He's a deformed...
It says arrested but pursued by a lynch mob. Wells is said to have fled to hide in the attic of the third courthouse, which was under destruction. Under destruction?
Under destruction?
Under construction. As the angry mob searched frantically for him, Wells peered out of a window to watch. To his shock, however, lightning struck him at that very moment and forever etched his face on the window. That would be creepy if that was like a lightning strike.
Yeah.
That's interesting. The Ghost of Oak Grove, Kentucky. Yeah, that one's freaky. That looks like it's in like full like creepy robes.
Yeah. That one's pretty crazy
also
looking.
Known as, yeah, it says also known as the Ghost of Bridge. That doesn't look like a bridge. I don't know what that is. It looks like a haunted house maze with insulation everywhere.
It kind of looks like the top of like a castle wall.
That would make sense. The bridge of the castle, or like the, yeah, like where the towers would be, and then you would be able, the guards would walk around that.
Yeah, it's kind of what it looks like.
Well, maybe it's not, though, because it says the ghost roaming the bridge is of an unfortunate wife who was thrown off the bridge into the water and killed by her soldier husband in the 1960s.
Could be at a military base then.
Yeah, it could be like a military base bridge. It says there's multiple stories, though. Only one can be verified. I guess the one that was thrown off the bridge is the verified one.
That would be my guess.
That's messed up. How you gonna throw your wife off a bridge, man? What the heck?
Ooh, I see the name of the next one. That place is real close to us.
Waverly Hills, yeah. One story also mentions that on a certain night you can see her decomposing body walking the area under the bridge or on top of the bridge. It is said that if you happen to turn your car off on the bridge, it will not start again unless you push it off the bridge or till the sun comes up.
Wow.
The ghost said, whoa! That's clear as day.
Yeah, it is.
And there's a little zoomed in. And it's like you can see the face, but it's zoomed, like, see-through, too. I guess this is a picture of who they think that ghost actually is.
Looks like it. That's crazy.
It says the person that caught it, Tom Halstead, MissouriParanormalResearch.com. Yeah, that's pretty creepy. That's like an old-timey looking photo with...
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we're not going to judge whether or not we think they're real or not. We're just judging on whether or not they're creepy, and it's definitely creepy.
Yeah, that one's creepy for sure.
That's a long story I don't feel like reading. The SS Watertown Ghosts. That looks like 3 randomly superimposed pictures of Hitler's face.
It's exactly what it looks like.
Every single one of them has Hitler's mustache.
That's crazy.
What was Hitler doing in Watertown? I have no idea. It says the story behind the photograph dates back to December of 1924.
So that's before Hitler.
Yeah. Crewmen, seamen, James Courtney and Michael Meehan were assigned to clean out a cargo tank of the oil tanker as the ship sailed through the Pacific Ocean. But as tragedy has it, the seamen were overcome. While we're still in the church, what's the joker? They were overcome by gas fumes during the task and died before help could reach them. I'm sorry, that just looks like somebody photoshopped Hitler's face in there.
It definitely does.
Now this one doesn't. This one looks a little creepy, but these two both look like Hitler faces.
Yeah.
The Brown Lady of Rainham Hall. Why is she called the Brown Lady?
She's clearly white.
That's what I was about to say. She's clearly transparent. There's no brown clothing or anything.
Yeah.
Perhaps the most famous ghost ever captured on camera. This photograph of her on the staircase was taken in 1936. And all I really see is the mist. I don't really see like a full body, but you can clearly see right through it to the railing behind, which is interesting. What does it say her name is? Lady Dorothy Walpole? What?
What?
Who married Charles II Viscount Townshend. What kind? Okay, this has to be like UK or something. What kind of names are Charles II Viscount Townshend?
Yeah.
In 1713. It was rumored that Dorothy had been a mistress of Lord Wharton before she married Charles. Dorothy was thus suspected of infidelity by Charles. Legal records say that she was buried in 1726. It was suspected that the funeral was just a hoax and that Charles had locked his wife away in a remote corner of the house until her death many years later.
Wow.
That's a disturbing story. First we had the brown lady. Now we got the white lady. Oh, she's definitely the white lady.
Yeah.
I always find it. Do you ever find it interesting when they always talk about a lot of female spirits? It's always in white.
Yeah.
It's always like the lady in white, the white lady. I'm always like, did they not know how to change clothes back then? Was like white the only color they had?
Right.
Or in the paranormal realm, you have black and white. Black is associated with evil, and white is associated with, I don't know, women, I guess.
I guess.
The ghost of another weird one, Mabel Bradshaw. A lady of the manor at Hay in the early 14th century. That's a long time ago.
Yeah, it is. Did you notice how she's got the transparent lantern, too?
Yeah, like the whole thing is transparent. It's really weird because she's carrying a lantern.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I'm like, did they actually have lanterns that far back?
I mean, I would imagine.
Like, I still wonder. I mean, I know they had something. The cemetery ghost child. That looks fake to me. That looks like somebody just, like, transparently put their baby's photo there.
Yeah, it kind of does.
That looks almost a little too solid. I mean, it is invisible, but the face looks too solid.
Yeah.
It says this picture was taken by a woman named Mrs. Andrews while on a visit to her daughter's grave at a cemetery in Queensland, Australia in the 1940s. The daughter, Joyce, before the age of 17. What? That doesn't make any sense.
No.
Maybe it's saying she died before the age of 17?
Maybe.
The ghost of Freddie Jackson. I guess he's that one?
Nah, look at the circled out picture. There's a face behind him.
Oh, it's behind him. I see it. I could actually see it back there now. I would have never picked up on that if it didn't do that. Now that actually is weird. A squadron of the Royal Air Force assembled together to take a group photo in 1919. No one realized that they would find Freddie Jackson accompanying them in the picture taken by retired Air Force officer Sir Victor Goddard. Freddie Jackson was a mechanic for the Royal Air Force who served on board. He was brutally killed 2 days earlier by accidentally strolling into a spinning propeller blade, which caused instant death. What a terrible way to die.
Right?
First, how do you stroll into the propeller blade while it's still spinning?
Just not paying attention, I guess.
I mean, I could see that maybe in like today's generation where like someone's like freaking messing around with their phone not paying attention.
Yeah.
But they didn't have cell phones in 1919. Pretty sure those didn't exist yet.
Yeah.
Something must have distracted him. Several of the other men in the photo confirmed that it was in fact Jackson's face in the background of the picture. Yeah, that one's pretty creepy. The Union Cemetery ghost. That's just a weird mist.
It looks like somebody was smoking.
Yeah, it looks like one of your vapes.
Yeah.
What were you doing in the Union Cemetery in Easton, Connecticut, Twiztid Joker? That's another white lady. Happens to be the most famous sighting. Many people have managed to capture her on camera, and she has even been caught on film. She is believed to have long dark hair and is seen wearing a nightgown and a bonnet. Well, I don't see any of that.
I don't either, but maybe it's somewhere else in the picture.
I think when it does that, they happen to show the second picture with something, so I don't think it is.
I don't know, because I don't see nothing in that picture.
Except, I think it's supposed to be that mist right there, that foggy mist.
Well, they done did screwed up.
Here it says, one instance reports her being hit by a fireman in 1993, which left a dent on his vehicle, and he even heard a thud while hitting her. As the woman appeared in front of his car, he also saw a farmer with a straw hat sitting in the car beside him. I guess that's one of the haunting ones. Her most favorite places where she frequently makes an appearance are usually on the roadway alongside Route 59 and Route 111, where she is often hit by oncoming vehicles. So, it's a solid body getting hit. Chloe's ghost at the Myrtle Plantation. Okay, I can see that because it's circled. It definitely looks like someone standing there.
It looks like a solid figure, though. It doesn't look like it's transparent.
Yeah, it does say Myrtle Plantation, though. She was reportedly a slave owned by Mark and Sarah Woodruff. She was once found eavesdropping on Clark Woodruff's personal conversation. As a punishment, one of her freaking ears was cut off.
Wow.
Dude, that's effed up.
Trying to be like Picasso now.
Yeah, whoever that dude was definitely a creep. It is believed that Chloe supposedly baked a birthday cake containing extract of extremely poisonous boiled and reduced oleander leaves as part of her revenge. But her plan backfired. Only Sarah and her 2 daughters ate the cake and all died from the poison.
Jeez. That's crazy.
Chloe was then supposedly hanged by the other slaves and thrown into the Mississippi River. Daggum. Well, if there's any reason to be haunting the place.
Yeah.
The Whaley House ghost. I almost thought it was this streak, and then I just saw something is totally sitting on that couch.
Yeah.
The Whaley family. Visitors have reported seeing the ghost of a woman in the garden. Thomas Whaley's spirit in the parlor. I'm running out of breath trying to read all this. That's why I'm shortening it. It says the photo above is believed to be the ghost of Thomas Whaley captured staring through the window of the Whaley house. The hidden cowboy. What the heck? He looks like he's literally just growing out of the grass.
Yeah, he does.
Like someone just planted him there. Now this I feel like is fake. It was in 96.
Yeah.
And that looks like a full-fledged person. Ghost of Bachelor's Grove Cemetery, Chicago. Well, that looks like a full-fledged person sitting there.
Yep.
Photo was taken during an investigation at Bachelor's Grove Cemetery near Chicago by the Ghost Research Society. On August 10th, 1991, several member of the GRS. I have to read it exactly how it's written because it makes it funny.
Several member
of the GRS were at the cemetery, a small abandoned graveyard on the edge of Rubio. It's a small abandoned graveyard. What the heck is a graveyard? The Rubio Woods Forest Preserve near the suburb of Midlothian, Illinois. Reputed to be one of the most haunted cemeteries in the U.S., Bachelor's Grove has been the site of well over 100 different reports of strange phenomena, including apparitions, unexplained sights and sounds, and even glowing balls of light. Glowing balls? Don't know if that's something I'd want to find in a graveyard. When developed, this image emerged what looks like a lonely-looking young woman dressed in white sitting on a tombstone. Parts of her body are partially transparent, and the style of the dress seems to be out. Wow. Man, these people write worse than we talk.
Right?
I don't see any part of her body looking transparent, though.
I don't either.
The only thing I see being transparent is the head, which could easily be the solitary soldier. Now, that looks transparent and shadowy.
Yeah, that just looks like a shadow.
Yeah, it looks like it's walking up. Well, I can see the footsteps, though, looking like they're walking up the stairs.
Yeah.
So that makes it a little more interesting. It just says this is a very old photo, but it doesn't pinpoint the date. So I kind of have to chuck that one out, too. Confederate soldiers would sleep down in the cellar. This photo was taken during the American Civil War. It shows a ghost believed to be that of a dead soldier, all lonely and solemn, walking up the stairs of the cellar. How can you prove that it's lonely and solemn? It's just a person walking upstairs.
Yeah, really.
It's not like you can see the face looking all like sad and lonely.
It's not like he's crying, man.
Yeah, it's not like I see any teardrops falling down on the stairs. The tulip staircase ghost. I see two hands.
Yeah, I see like some kind of figure there too. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, that one is really weird because the stairs are on this side, and that thing's like hanging from the other side. It's almost like if you were grabbing the stairs and your body was like straight backwards and you were like floating in the air.
But like, look at them steps though. Are you sure he's not on the side of the steps? Because those steps look really funky.
It looks like one of those circular staircases that goes around.
Yeah, I think he is on the right side though. I think he is on the right side, and it's taken from the bottom.
I don't know. That's weird. That's what. Okay, if you look. Okay, I gotta say, I don't think this looks real because if you look at the hands, they both look like the same exact. Like it doesn't look like a right hand and a left hand. It both looks like the same. And this one is gripping really weird.
Yeah, it is. Because the thumb would be on the top of that hand.
Yeah, you would think it would be. I mean, the thumb could be on the bottom, but then this one, the thumb would be on the bottom too. And there's like no thumb on that one. I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, he'd be like gripping it really weird.
This thing looks like a baby doll mannequin hand. And the other one just, I don't know. That's a weird one. It says that one was. Oh, no, it says the story behind the picture. So it was taken in 1966. So I don't know. I'm always more inclined to believe the old ones, but that one just looks a little sketchy.
Yeah, that one does look weird.
While he was standing near the tulip staircase, the old man took a picture of it, and when it was later developed, there was a ghostly figure ascending the staircase in pursuit of a second and a third other ghostly figure on top of the staircase, which is not quite clear in the photo. Okay, so that might be why we're seeing the hands, because maybe it's following another one.
Yeah. Maybe.
I don't know.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
It said it's not quite clear in the photo, so that is weird. The wedding ghost. That looks creepy. Not gonna lie.
It does
the
look
face
creepy,
on that thing.
It just looks like a surveillance camera caught a person.
Yeah, it's the face of the person that creeps me out.
Yeah, it is.
Like, it looks like an old-timey doll. Like an old-timey, like, haunted doll face.
It looks like it's just a bland, dead face. It's kind of creepy.
This is at a local barn in Hertfordshire, England. Oh, he was getting ready to take wedding photos when that showed up.
Oh, wow.
Not long after the wedding, upon developing the photos, Neil discovered something shocking, something that sent chills down his spine. A glowing and clearly floating boy in white clothes staring right at him. That always makes it creepier when the ghost is just staring right at you in the picture.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, like, I'd be like, if I had to catch one, I think if you were a person, you'd much rather it be residual, where it's just going on about his business, not staring directly at you, knowing that you're taking pictures.
Yeah, that would just make it creepier.
Here it says the staff admitted to several encounters with what seemed to be the ghost of a boy in night clothes roaming about the farm and sometimes blankly staring from behind walls. Who the ghost actually was and his story are shrouded in mystery till... Wait. Who the ghost actually was and his story both are shrouded in mystery till date. What?
Wow.
You guys got to work on your spelling. That one's not believable to me.
No.
The Healer White Lady of Worstead Church, Norfolk, UK. Are they saying like the ghost heals people? Because it says the Healer White Lady.
Gotcha.
In 1975,
someone sitting there.
Peter snapped a picture of his wife praying in silence on one of the church benches. After development off course, after development off course? Off what course? Off the golf course? A friend of Miss Beerthalot was shocked to see a white shadowy figure sitting right behind her and pointed it out. The figure in the photo appears to be wearing a light-colored, old-fashioned clothes and a bonnet. The following summer, the Berthalots would return back to the Worstead Church with the photo and inquire about it with Reverend Petit. Reverend Petit.
Did you just hear what you said?
No, I didn't hear anything. I was too busy reading.
You said the following slumler.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Well, listen, as much as their words are butchered when I'm trying to read them, it doesn't come as a surprise that eventually I'm going to just start talking weird, too.
Yeah.
This says the ghost of this white lady dates well back over 100 years. I mean, actually, it says dates back well over 100 years. I just completely reversed that. According to one story, on Christmas Eve of 1830, a man boasted a challenge to the white lady. He said he would climb to the top of the church's belfry and kiss her if she would appear. So up he went. When he failed to reappear after a time, however, friends went to search for him. They found him in the belfry, cowering in a corner, terrified. I've seen her, he told them. I've seen her. And then he died. Well then. What the frickin' frack? That looks like a creepy demon face and a dog. There's definitely some weird face there next to the dog. It's like the same exact size as the dog.
It's like every face in that picture is weird face.
Yeah, it is. The kid's like, ooh. The mom's got like a weird cheesy face. And then there's a random dog face. Seen in the picture are a happy mother and her son. I mean, she doesn't look happy. She just looks confused, but whatever. Outside the new home in Chicago, they had just moved in and wanted to take a cheerful, happy photo. Little did they know that there was someone else who was closely watching them, an old resident or probably someone who still lived in the house. The husband claimed that there was no one at the time the picture was taken. What? The husband claimed that there was no one at the time the picture was taken, or was there someone hiding behind in the house? Upon development, the face of an old lady and a bulldog can be seen in the door's reflection. You can't really tell it's a lady, but it definitely does look like an old person.
Yeah.
It looks like one of those old person ventriloquist puppets. The backseat. Oh, that might be the creepiest one I've seen so far.
Oh, wow.
Them glowing eyes right there.
Yeah.
That's in 1959. Went to a cemetery to visit the grave of her mother. That doesn't look like a woman. That looks like a dude in the car. I'm going to go ahead and throw that out there. That looks like a mob boss. Turned and took this picture of her. Oh, that it is her husband. Never mind. This will teach me to start saying stuff before I read the rest of the... She took some photos of the gravesite and then turned and took this picture of her husband sitting alone in the car passenger seat. The film was developed and this came out. Somebody sitting in the back seat wearing glasses. Clear as day, Miss Shinnery swore that the backseat driver was none other than her own mother, whose gravesite she was standing next to when she took the picture. I mean, it doesn't really look like a lady to me, the ghost, but no. I mean, if you want it to be your mom, then that's probably what you're going to see.
Yeah.
I believe we found something on here we were going through, too, before we came on here. Here's 9 hilariously bad Michael Myers Halloween masks.
Yeah, that one looks interesting.
Let's see what that one is. This is on Riot Daily's website. Oh, my goodness. Those are already bad.
None of them look like William Shatner.
The one on the left, legit. The original Michael Myers mask used in Halloween was a William Shatner mask, painted white and slightly modified. Nearly every horror fan knows. I almost said nearly every horror, but I almost said it weird. I have no idea what went wrong. Oh, my goodness. What went wrong with the other mask below? That looks like that looks like they tried to merge it with freaking what was that dude's name? Carrot Top.
Yeah.
They like took a Carrot Top mask and tried to make Michael Myers out of it. Oh my goodness.
Ow.
It's like all saggy and the hair is like 1930s mafia once again, like Goodfellas hair.
Yeah. Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
What the heck? They tried to do Cher?
I don't know what they tried to do, but that ain't Michael Myers. That's just like 80s with freaking Uncle Fester face. It's like Uncle Fester with 80s hairband.
It is.
If you told people you were a mom Tom Sizemore, they would believe you. The one before it says, all I can imagine is Michael Myers trying to blend in at a disco. Not with a face like that. He ain't blending into nothing. It's all disproportionate. There's another one with that weird hair.
Yeah.
Ruby's costume, Michael Myers Venom. This one is actually great if you want to look like zombie Nicolas Cage. That was actually funny. Oh my goodness. Paper magic. This one barely resembles a human face, but when I look at it all I hear is Cartman saying, whatever, I do what I want. I can't do a Cartman voice, but... Oh, that might be the worst one so far.
That's horrible.
Dude,
that's
the people's... Terrifying. I feel like the guy's eyes make it even creepier.
Yeah, that's just terrifying.
This isn't even a hint of Michael Myers here. It looks like a truck ran over Danny McBride.
Oh my gosh.
These people are mean. That looks like it's trying to be Pennywise.
Yeah.
You can tell they at least tried, but it just looks like Monkey Myers.
Monkey Myers.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, that looks like a monkey.
That looks like George Bush. George Bush. Here it says Michael Cera with hypothermia.
Wow.
I say it looks like George Bush. That one's pretty bad.
That's terrible.
I guess that was all of them. Oh my god, what? We got to look at this site more often. We've got horror, zombies, WTF, the top 10 creepy ventriloquist puppet album covers.
Oh boy. This is going to be interesting.
Oh my god. Okay, I don't want to see those just yet. Can you click on them to make them bigger? Nope, that made it smaller. It made it clearer, though. That is pretty creepy. Look at that freaking puppet, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the second one's even creepier. Wait, the name of it is Little Marcy Sings to Toddlers.
Oh, boy.
Until they crap their pants with terror. Trees talk too since I've gone off my meds. This is them goodness. Adding stuff to it. Look how creepy that dummy is.
It is creepy looking.
This one says, do you know Jesus? So it's probably supposed to be like a Christian one, but it says because you're going to meet him. Because that must be really creepy.
Oh my.
Yeah, that doll is creepy. Look at that's that like Leave It to Beaver haircut. Oscar Zamora Yi Danshima Elbatrita whatever. I'm not guessing. My favorite part of this record is when the Mexican Saw puppet comes to life and chases prostitutes. Oh my god! Dude, look at the actual cover. He actually is chasing.
Oh my.
This one says this creepy effing record is out of print. It just says amen. That thing looks real.
Wow.
Like that looks like I gotta take a drink because my throat's hurting, but that thing looks like it would legit come to life.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Ventriloquist puppies are... Dude, I just said ventriloquist puppies.
You did. I don't think that's what they are, bro. I don't think they're ventriloquist puppies.
I mean, there might be some out there for all I know. I'm trying to take a drink here, and I'm scared I'm just going to spew it all over everything.
You might at this point.
All of a sudden, my whole camera just turns blue tint from this soda. Okay, I got a little sip in there. I should have got water instead of soda because the soda's making me thirsty. Mountain tales are typically full of murder and incest.
Wow.
Whoever's writing the... Oh, my goodness. I wish I could make this bigger.
That's... Yeah.
The face is creepy. I mean, it's kind of... Like, even here, it's small, so it's hard. The title of the next album...
Adventures of Uncle Cousin?
Adventures of... There's nothing that I could say that would make the actual title more disturbing. I agree. If your cousin is your uncle, there's something wrong here.
Oh, yeah, big time.
The next one, Uncle D talks with Charlie and Sheila about where they're going to hide your body. That guy definitely looks like someone that would be hiding your body somewhere.
Yeah, he looks like one of them creepy types.
Rapture. Clearly, these lunatics have figured out a way to make the end of days sound even more horrific and insane. Yeah?
What the heck?
I mean, I'm a Christian and I believe in that stuff, but I don't know what they were thinking. Because if that's what it was going to look like in the end of times, I'd be way more scared.
Yeah.
It's like dummies, a giant... Dude, that doll looks like that one horror game that I saw that YouTuber Poise play. Oh, what was it called? It was like where they played like the Duck Hunt style game, but there was like the giant... That totally looks like that.
Yeah, it does.
Mr. Dress Up in ladies' underwear and dismember you with a handsaw.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow.
Those are that looks like something that would be in the Bray Wyatt's like Funhouse thing.
Yeah.
That doll definitely. Oh, that's it. I want more. What else can we find? That was under
There was
this.
one on the side somewhere that looked interesting.
We got the 27 creepy and disturbing Easter Bunny photos. Killer Clown Prank is seriously creepy and full of LOLs.
The hauntingly beautiful abandoned houses seems interesting.
Oh, I didn't even see that one. We'll see what that one is.
Oh, wow.
That looks like a freaking like a dollhouse.
Kinda, yeah.
Like a Barbie house.
Oh.
Honestly, every single one of these houses are still nicer than my first apartment. That's funny. That one looks cool.
That one
I
does
like the way
really
like the wood or like the finish is on it.
Yeah, that looks really cool.
That one looks like half castle.
For real, dude.
What sucks is it doesn't tell you what the houses are. It'd be cool to find out like where they were actually from or what they actually were.
Yeah, like a little bit of a story behind them.
You know what makes me feel really bad right now?
Huh.
We're gonna have to keep the video here because anybody that's listening to the audio only right now has no idea what we're talking about.
This is true.
We're looking at pictures while we're doing a video conference, and we're not even describing the pictures. We're just saying, wow, that looks creepy. Well, this kind of looks like that. We're not going into detail.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to describe it. It's just a house in the woods.
Right?
There's the one that looks kind of like a dollhouse.
For sure.
Yeah. So anybody who's listening to audio only, go to Tonysaurus Rex YouTube. I need to start putting that link somewhere in the description of the episode. So now we're definitely going to upload the video version of this. We weren't sure ahead of time, but we definitely are. So that way people can actually see the photos.
Yeah.
That one looks like it's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. It looks like
the
it's
house
like
looks. What's crazy is the house looks more intact than like the landscape around it.
It's true.
That one almost looks like it'd be the same house with the trees growing in front of it. It's very rustic.
That one reminds me of like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house.
Oh yeah, that one kind of too, really.
Yeah, both of them.
That one doesn't even look real. That just looks weird. Looks like a model. That looks like a freaking photoshopped house if I ever saw one.
That looks like it's just placed in the center of a picture.
Yeah, like it was just placed there. That one looks real.
That one looks pretty cool too.
It looks pretty creepy too.
It looks like it's got lights on inside.
Yeah, I think what it is wood boarded up on these parts of the windows.
Probably.
Because that looks like wood to me right there. Can you see the mouse on it when I point at something?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was wondering if you could see that the whole time or if I was just like randomly pointing and you didn't know I was talking about. That would have been funny.
That one looks crazy.
That's a huge house.
That looks crazy.
Yeah, that looks like a haunted house if I ever saw one. Like, that looks like what a haunted house would look like.
For real.
It looks like 4 different houses merged into one.
Yeah, dude. It's like
huge.
There's like a castle, a townhouse, and whatever the heck else, a barn.
And then this freaking thing looks like the entryway to like a tiny mausoleum.
That's the stairway to hell, bro.
Yeah, it's like the cellar. That one looks... This one, the freaking roof over here is like collapsing.
It's falling in on itself.
The best part of this house is this spot right here that looks like a greenhouse, almost like a upstairs outdoorsy kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of. Oh wow,
Dude, that is crazy.
that's
That looks like
dope,
that.
but creepy.
What was that? Hansel and Gretel. That's what
Yeah,
I would picture, like the witch's house and Hansel and Gretel looking like.
yeah, that's like dope looking, but creepy at the same time.
Yeah, so I think it's because this roof is falling.
Yeah,
And there's like that looks cool. That's one that obviously you could not go exploring inside.
yeah,
That one looks legit. Like that one looks perfectly intact.
it looks crazy.
It looks like there's a house, like there's a brand new house behind it.
Yeah,
Do you see that?
yeah, it looks like they could just kind of build around that area.
Yeah, that's really weird that it'd be like a brand new house directly behind this without getting rid of this.
Yeah, right.
That one's old and black and white.
That one's creepy looking now.
This part of the house looks like a face. It's like a new Pokemon. It's Hauser. That's what we call it, Hauser.
Oh,
Hopefully,
man.
I'm not going to spoil anything, but I probably will. But in that Final Fantasy remake, there's one part where you're actually fighting a giant house, which I thought was a little ridiculous.
Wow.
It was like one of the boss fights. But dude, that thing was like brutalizing me. It was huge. This is just like you're going down a winding road, and then you see somebody running out of this house in terror.
Yeah, right.
What the frick?
What
How
is
is that house even still standing? It's like on a tiniest ocean ever the tiniest ocean ever, the tiniest piece of land ever in the middle of the ocean.
Oh my.
It looks like there's like some kind of candle walkway over here too.
Yeah, kind of.
Lighting. That is, why would your house be there? Like there's no land around you except right where your house is built.
Yeah,
that is weird.
Talk about social distancing.
Yeah, for sure. This one looks like it's in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it does.
Like straight up.
Looks like it's out in the
What is this at
country.
the bottom? Holy Table Batman 10 Super Batman symbol tables. I don't care about tables that look like Batman. Come on now. Gotta give me something better than that. These were cool. What else was on here? 12 totally bad A monster hearses. Monster hearses?
Gruesome wedding cake or divorce cakes, bro.
Oh my goodness. Gruesome divorce cakes. Happy divorce. Oh my goodness.
That's awesome.
Oh my, we all know divorce isn't pretty. Well, neither are these cakes decorated to celebrate severing the ties of marriage. Yes, divorce cakes are a thing now. Here we have a gallery of 15 positively bloody, gruesome, and downright disturbing divorce cakes for him and her that were most likely meant to be funny. I don't think I've ever seen wedding cake toppers quite like these. Anyway, pass me a slice. That one's not as... That one's like he just threw her off the cake. That one up here, that
one's ridiculous.
Putting him down through a freaking wood chipper. It's even got like the bones and the pieces of the... That's insanity.
That is, dude.
That one, there's his head. He ripped off the freaking head. That's like a wedding where you just got married and the next day you murdered the husband because he was already cheating on you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, actually, this is the day of the wedding. You found out he was cheating before you got married, so you just ripped his head off Mortal Kombat style during the wedding.
Yeah.
I don't get that one. I mean, I get the blood, but I don't get like what happened to the guy because there's no weapon or anything in her hand. At first, I thought they were going for a Carrie look. That's definitely by far that's the best one.
Oh yeah, so far at least.
That's definitely the best and most disturbing. That one looks pretty gruesome.
Yeah.
What makes it even worse is that the cake is like fashioned after like a weird like groom top hat.
Yeah, right? That's crazy looking now.
What the heck? Not only is he missing the head, but his head is in her crotch and it looks like she's having her period at the same time.
I think she's holding the head.
It doesn't look like it.
No, it doesn't.
Free at last, happy divorce.
Wow.
I've never heard of divorce cakes, man. That's messed up. Oh, this one's the grave site. It seems like a lot of them are the men being murdered.
Yeah.
Dude, that blood looks like real blood.
It does.
Not gonna lie. Mixed with diarrhea. That was just blood everywhere.
Yeah.
I feel like they got a little lazy with that one.
Kind of, yeah.
Some of them, it seems like, are a lot of them where it's like the person's just laying down there, and that looks like poop for sure.
It does.
It doesn't even look like blood. It just looks like crap everywhere.
She just pooped herself on the way down.
Yeah, he's like, you were always full of crap. And he just
Wow.
That looks like she made a bearskin rug out of him. That's not even a freaking cake, though. What is? There's no way that's a real cake. Okay, where were we? We were on. Oh wow.
We just finished that one.
Okay, so we're on this one. It's another one that looks the same with the head and the crotch, man.
Yeah, what the heck?
And that just looks like chocolate syrup.
I was going to say, that looks like it's pretty dark.
Dude, this section of the chocolate syrup right here with this like little black speck looks like a better Michael Myers face than those masks we looked at earlier.
That's true.
Oh, man. Why is it so many of them? It's like blood with the bodies down there, but it doesn't show any reason for the blood. That blood looks really weird.
Yeah, like the blood.
And then they made the cake like all fancy with all these freaking flowers. Wow, it got really dark in your camera, I just noticed.
Did it?
Yeah, your lighting in there got really dark. Now this one, she's holding the head in the air. It doesn't look like she's happy about murdering him now. Another one with all these pink flowers. What is it with all the heads in the crotches?
No idea. That's kind of weird.
The best one by far was definitely the wood chipper one.
Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely the best.
The horrific street art of JPS. Oh, that's just like horror pictures of street art. Let's see what else is in this what the freak ones. Body in the trunk prank gone very wrong. That's a video. Nevermore, car attacking Raven is wanted by Maine police.
Wow.
Now that sounds like a weird news article.
Yeah?
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. 12 cringeworthy fails.
Oh boy.
We gotta see that one. Then I just saw something that said man accused of stealing human skin.
I saw that too.
Are these actual videos? Or like GIFs?
They're gifts.
This is two dudes riding on a motorcycle. They just fell right off.
Wow.
This one just looks like a moron. Pretty much a moron. What? Wait, what is this one? This is a little too confusing because it's like all these gifts at one time.
Yeah.
Let's go back and see what else we find. Yeah, man accused of stealing human skin. What do you get when you cross Michael Myers with Ronald McDonald? Apparently it's called Creepy Insane Clown Mask, Horror Scary Halloween Demon Zombie McDonald.
Wow.
And I think it's rather fitting. I bet that's a cheesecake. Creepy. Looks sanitary, just a life-size saw puppet riding it. What? What are you talking about? I gotta click this one now. Tattoos and piercings in a creepy camper van.
Nope.
Oh, here it is. This is your daily What the Freak moments from May 23rd. That says 2014. Apparently this site is really old.
Must be.
I bet that's a cheesecake.
Because it's
I don't know what. Is that what it is? A toe?
It's a big toe, and it looks like it's got toe cheese all over it.
Ew, that's disgusting. Creepy. Oh, that is creepy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Looks sanitary. There's that one.
Yeah.
Just a life-size saw puppet riding the subway. Dude, that would be creepy. I'm not going to lie.
It would be creepy.
Who is behind the mask? This looks like somebody that thinks they're going to be Spider-Man in the most ghetto way possible.
For real. It's Ghetto Spider-Man.
What is this? Is that a turkey chasing a mini pony with a person crawling on the ground?
Can't tell what that is.
There's a donkey. That's definitely a turkey. Oh, he's riding the pony. He fell off, and then the turkey started chasing him.
That's an emu. That's not a turkey, bro.
Or an emu, whatever the heck it is. Dude, it doesn't even look normal. Emus. Right there, it looked like it just vanished and then reappeared somewhere else.
I used to have emus.
Really?
Yeah, we used to have 2 of them.
That's interesting. 10 creepy and disturbing baby ultrasounds. They have water parks in hell because that looks exactly like a demon riding down a water slide. I feel like that's just messed up because that's somebody's personal stuff going on.
Yeah, for
11 creepy clown photo bombs.
There's more daily WTFs.
Yeah, I'll look at them too, but I want to see these creepy clown photo bombs. Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What the heck?
2 hoes, a random friend, and a creepy clown.
2 hoes, a random friend, and a clown. Wow.
This is just someone trying to take a nap with a creepy clown behind him. Dude's definitely sleeping on the subway.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh my goodness, that one.
Oh, I didn't even see the clown at first.
3 best friends and a random clown. The question is, whose arm is around them? Is it the clown?
Yeah, right.
Like, do they even know?
What?
I don't even...
That entire picture is a WTF.
Yeah, that entire picture definitely is.
What in the heck is going on?
This one's a WTF too. It's like a normal-looking nerdy girl. There are 2 normal-looking nerdy girls, a guy in a toga, a creepy clown, and some dude back here in a like old-timey cowboy outfit. What the heck? This is just 2 people trying to have a good time, and that's totally a, like half juggalo clown. I
was gonna say that's probably at the gathering.
Yeah, that looks like that would be at the gathering for sure. Oh, that's creepy because they're taking a photo in a building and the clown is looking out the window of this van.
Wow, yeah, that's creepy.
Yeah, that one's actually legit creepy. This dude looks like he's like either high or he thinks he's all that.
Yeah, probably the second one.
That clown.
What the heck? That almost looks like the original It.
I was just thinking that, like the Tim Curry version of Pennywise.
Yeah, that almost looks like Tim Curry's It.
Why did you show this one again?
Because that was the top one.
Oh, it was the top photo. Oh, no, forget that.
Wow.
This person doesn't even look like a real person. It looks like a head was just placed on his shoulder. Like, where's the rest of the freaking body, man?
Behind him.
That is creepy. That's creepy, too. This looks like like it was about to be some weird porn video, and a clown just shot up.
Yeah. It's like a college sex party, and then this clown's just like, hi.
Yeah, it's like Playboy girl, whatever the heck that's called. Prom queen, Little Red Riding Hood, and random clown.
Buzz Lightyear, bro.
I said Little Red Riding Hood.
It's Buzz Lightyear.
It's because of the hood. Little Red Riding Hood.
And I think the one in the middle is more like Little Red Riding Ho.
Little Red Riding Ho. Here's one from... It's weird because we are in May, but the date is like 2014.
I ain't worried about it. We haven't seen him before.
That's definitely a WTF moment because it's pretty creepy.
Yeah.
That could very well be a dude in a woman's outfit, too, for all I know.
I'd be creeped out if I saw that on the bus.
Even Freddy needs a snack once in a while. That's like a kid in a Freddy outfit. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Taco Bell or something?
Kind of looks like maybe frozen yogurt.
Yeah, something like that. Well, that's one way to keep the neighbors away. There's like a long yard with a head on it. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is a palm tree. Really?
Oh, my.
That corny joke.
Yeah. Come on.
So here's some old-timey nightmare fuel. You can't drive the chickens here. Wow. That's creepy.
Yeah, that's weird.
That is very bizarre. Whoa, what was that?
Casey just scared the crap out of me.
About startled me, too. There's a lot. Okay, I'm about to look at all of these now.
She said sorry.
Yeah, I heard her. That person's like naked getting their clothes stolen from a freaking Easter bunny. Like, what the heck is going on here?
That's a squirrel. Squirrel just trying to get his nut.
It is Why is this doll floating? And why is this kid in the window not even realizing that there's a doll floating outside the window?
That is creepy.
That is really weird. What?
Offering breakfast in the bathroom?
In the bathroom stall. Yeah, this is definitely like a squirrel taking. I don't know what's going on there.
I don't know.
I don't know. That person probably passed out drunk or something.
Yeah.
Sushi Zen, all you can eat with a Chucky mask. Pretty sure I don't want to go there.
Yeah. No, with Chucky.
Well, that was a short one. I'm clicking like every one of these. This is our entire podcast now.
Dude, what is that? Is that Nicolas Cage?
That is totally Nicolas Cage's face on that jacket.
Oh my God.
What is that? A spider made out of scissors.
I was going to say, that looks like
that's actually impressive. I'm not going to lie. That's actually kind of cool. Yep, this glorious Nicolas Cage Crystal Pepsi Guest denim jacket was sold on eBay for $200.
Worth every penny.
Worth every penny. At first, I thought this was a disgusting joke, but it's actually a disgusting fact. KFC is offering up the chicken corsage for prom. Wow. It's a freaking drumstick.
Wow.
What the? Like, is that actual chicken? Like, you can take that off of there and eat it? Like, imagine you're just dancing at prom. You're like, wow, I'm kind of hungry. You just start eating the chicken off the corsage. A woman's mask that looks like a cross between Jason and Michael Myers. I don't know about you, but I can feel it working. That looks like a purge mask. Sexual energy mask is what it's called.
No.
I did not see that coming when I scrolled down.
No. That's scary.
That is not, there ain't no sexual energy coming from that unless you're into really bizarre things.
Unless you're into the purge.
Yeah, everyone knows the most fun part of the inflatable animal trade is the uncircumcised penis slide.
What?
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Yeah, that's a WTF moment.
Wow.
That part of the video may actually get cut from YouTube because that's inappropriate.
What's funny about it, though, is it looks like it's purple lipstick.
Yeah, it does. It also looks like a hot dog in a bun.
Yeah, I think it's like supposed to be like purple lipstick with a tongue sticking out.
I don't know what it's supposed to. You're probably right. It's probably not actually supposed to be a penis. It's probably supposed to be something else.
Yeah.
But it just looks like that. So probably you couldn't get in trouble for it, but it definitely looks messed up.
It's definitely not, yeah.
Look at this one. It says cemetery left, cemetery right.
Oh, well, I guess either way you go, and you're going to
yeah,
death.
you're in the middle of the cemetery.
You're going to death.
Oh, boy.
Hey,
there's Pennywise. I don't want to be stuck in this town when the zombies rise. Oh, yeah, cemetery left, cemetery right. Yep, 4 pairs. Nailed it. Draw 4 pairs, label with numbers. Clearly, that's... that poor little kid that drew that, man.
At least they tried.
The perfect gift, Black Plague at 12-1, made in China.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that might be getting cut out of this broadcast. Cover coughs, cover sneezes, but feel free to vomit all over everything with impunity. Oh, my goodness.
Wow, what?
Never give a germ a break. Dude, he's not giving a germ a break. He's barfing over everything. Your daily WTF news. Naked man doing push-ups killed in Portland street.
What?
Man robbed Waffle House with pitchfork. A vibrating capsule to help cure constipation. Soccer fan killed after being hit by toilet bowl in Brazil. The Japanese are fat-shaming the new Godzilla.
Oh, my.
Dog feces on son's grave sparks parent outrage. Captain America sends 16-year-old girl dick pics.
Wow.
That was obviously somebody posing as Captain America.
Apparently.
What's this one? Whoa! Marilyn Manson?
I was going to say, that's not Marilyn Manson.
Definitely not, and it's spelled Marilyn Manson.
That's like Walmart version Marilyn Manson.
Even in the way it's spelled.
Yeah.
Marilyn Manson.
No,
I'm
that's
not
like
sure.
That's like dollar store Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, it's like Dollar Tree Manson. I'm not sure if he's the worst fire juggler or the best. Oh my goodness, that's bad. That's bad.
I would say he failed.
Look at the people watching. Like, none of them even look concerned. They're just like,
no, nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Lucky day, free weave. Somebody's weave on top of a trash can.
Wow. You know, I've seen stuff like that.
Have you really?
Yeah, whenever I was up in Indy, like, I would walk to the gas station to get some drinks and stuff, and there'd just be a weave laying on the ground. I'm just like, ooh.
How many fights went? What fight did somebody get in for that?
For real.
It makes you wonder, is an old woman eel experience ever good?
What?
I don't get it. It literally says old woman bad eel experience. That's a menu on a restaurant.
Wow.
Old woman bad eel experience. What the heck?
Ridiculous.
Look at the one above it. Open the sliced garlic steam sing lung.
What?
It literally says sing lung.
Wow.
The saddest cake ever baked. It says kill me on it. That's messed up.
Wow.
Oh, here we go. I can actually click on Daily WTF to find more. I don't think we looked at this one yet.
No, I don't think so.
What the frick? Dude, this is a shout out to freaking the last live stream we did of Everything But the Podcast when someone asked me what I did and I said I planted a garden in my toilet the day before. Not gonna lie, this low-key looks like one of my cousins. Her name's Desiree. That definitely looks like her.
Wow.
It looks like her in the face. For all I know, it could be her. Dinner at Grandma's was always, what the heck? It's the alien from Roswell.
Wow.
That is weird.
That is
that
weird.
Dude wearing bubble wrap? He totally is wearing bubble wrap. By the way,
it looks like it.
The girl doesn't even look like a real girl.
No.
Like a 1980s Barbie. Yeah, so that's a skull made from a... That one may just maybe hurl if you actually read it.
Toenail clippings. Oh,
that's disgusting. Okay, we're going right past that one. I'm going right past that one. Who said romance was dead? It's a whole bunch of flowers in the toilet. Well, I guess if you take really, really smelly dumps and you want it to smell a little bit better.
I mean, that's just saying your love's in the crapper.
Or that, yeah. They probably do an awesome job of moving your stuff. I just doubt you'll ever see it again. Mover. Yeah, wow. That looks a little sketchy.
Yeah.
One of the things is alien. I just saw something that looked disgusting.
Oh, boy.
It says placenta recipe.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'm not sure that. Bleh. People are dying to get in on this yard sale. A yard sale and it's a freaking cemetery?
Wow.
Dude, that looks like the cemetery in Lewistown up by the freaking school.
It does.
It legit does.
It legit, yeah. Because it's even got that little walkway and everything.
Yeah, and it's got that little monument gravestone.
Yeah.
Back there, too. What the heck? Dude,
that's crazy. I wonder if that was taken there.
Pizza Hut, Big D inner box. Dude, at first I read that and didn't get it, and then once it registered.
Dude, that's awesome.
That was definitely either an employee or some immature person doing that totally intentionally.
Oh, yeah, that's 100% intentional.
Big D inner box.
That's awesome.
This says, wait for it. I see a gun and a bunch of money.
There's
what
a cat in the bag.
Oh, what the heck? I didn't even see that.
You're going to go to put that money in that gun, and that cat's going to be like, nah.
Yeah, that cat's like, that's my gun. When radiographers take selfies. Oh, what the heck? I'm worried about the next one, bro.
What's it
I cringed and thought it was a joke, then I dry heaved for a few minutes when I learned it was real.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, that's the placenta. Next! I'm not staring at that. At least it wasn't trying to make you see the whole cookbook.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all they got? Do they not update this site, man?
Might be an old site, bro.
I got an idea. Let's start a new web page and type in the name of the site. Because maybe that's an old version, like...
Maybe.
Because remember I had looked up something. Nope. It's an old site. Because this is all the same stuff. Here's 6 pranks that went horribly wrong. Yeah, it looks like it's all the same stuff now.
That's crazy, though.
I kind of want to find another site now. Well, I'm going to stop sharing, and we're going to talk for a minute while I try to find another site. What we're going to talk about, I don't know.
I don't know, dude. Some of them things on that WTF Daily were pretty crazy.
There's I'm not actually typing in the WTF like on the there's a WTF Reddit.
I was gonna say I think there's WTF like websites, dude.
There's a WTF fun facts.
No guarantee on the WTFs being safe for this or not, but I know there's websites.
Well, at the moment, we're not sharing the screen, so we'd probably be all right.
Well, yeah. I mean, and you can always edit things out later.
Yeah. Here's funny. Here we go. WTF fun facts.
Fun facts. Oh, boy.
Noun, a random, interesting, and overall fun fact that makes you scratch your head and think, what the? Ranald McDonald.
What?
Hang on. I need to share the screen because the way his name was spelled. Oh, my goodness. I lost the other app. There we go. I lost what app I was using. I couldn't find the screen. It's showing the wrong one. Hang on. It's oh my goodness. Close that. Close that. Close that. Close that. Close the Facebook. I said close the Facebook, not show the face. There we go. Ranald McDonald. A bank clerk turned sailor, was the first English teacher in Japan. He taught 14 samurai English while he was held as prisoner. Huh. That's an interesting fact.
Yeah.
Dogs evolved the specific growl and muscle giving them the ability to raise their inner eyebrows more than 33,000 years ago as they became domesticated. It's an evolutionary trick used to manipulate human emotions. If you believe in evolution. Oh, yeah, I've seen this before. This person where it looks like tattoos, but it's the marks that were made on somebody by getting struck by lightning.
Yeah. My great aunt had some of them marks because she was struck by lightning.
That's crazy. In ancient Rome, the punishment for killing one's father was poena coli, or penalty of the sack. This death penalty consisted of being sewn up in a sack along with a viper, a dog, and a cock, which was then thrown into the water. Okay, there's too many
whenever
weird...
they said penalty of the sack, I got a little concerned.
Whenever they said penalty in the sack and then they say a cock, I get a little concerned
right?
if I didn't know they were talking about a rooster.
Still, like, just the penalty in the sack, this sounds
And what did the viper, the dog, and the freaking cock, rooster, whatever you want to call it, have to do with it?
They all fight.
Why are they being punished? They're then thrown into the water, so it's basically murdering all these innocent animals.
Yeah, that's true.
That's animal cruelty. Screw ancient Rome, man! In 1970, a gay man discovered a loophole in Minnesota law that said gay marriage wasn't explicitly illegal as long as officials allowed it. He then changed his name legally from Jack to Pat Lynn, fooling officials in acquiring their marriage license.
Wow.
So he made it, I guess, to sound like a woman, maybe? Pat Lynn? But Pat could be a dude's name, too, so...
Yeah, for real.
The world's longest treadmill is 7 feet wide by 30 feet long and started operating on August 26, 2011 at the Wolf Science Center in Ernstbrunn, Austria. 30 feet long?
That's kind of cool, man, for like all the wolves who run on it.
Yeah, that seems like a long... My throat is like really sore right here. How about I getting sick? The world's oldest uneaten chocolates are over 100 years old. A tin of chocolates from the coronation of King Edward VII from 1902 sits in the St. Andrews Preservation Trust Museum. That's interesting. Could you imagine what they look like if you open them?
Oh, geez.
They'd probably just crumple. Nelson Mandela's African birth name was Rolihlahla. In Xhosa, this literally translates to pulling the branch of a tree, but more commonly translates to troublemaker. I don't even know who that was. I recognize the name, but I don't know who it was. Will Wright got the inspiration for the original The Sims game while assessing his losses and material needs after his home burned down in the Oakland-Berkeley firestorm. That's kind of interesting that you came up with The Sims for that. What?
Yeah.
For that? What am I talking about? Anomia is a medical condition where individuals forget the names of common items or even proper names.
Huh.
Wow, we're definitely not going through all of these.
Oh, geez, there's a lot.
1,044. I don't even know how long we've been recording for.
I have no idea.
Let's see. Sperm whales can reach a volume of up to 230 decibels with their songs, making them the loudest animal on Earth. For comparison, that is twice as loud as a jet taking off. Holy crap. That's freaking loud. In 1896, New York passed the Raines Law to reduce Sunday drinking. The law had a loophole allowing bars to serve alcohol with a meal. Bars added an unappetizing Raines sandwich to every drink order, then took it away, serving it to the next customer. The sandwich often lasted weeks.
Oh.
That was their way of getting alcohol when it was banned, I guess.
Yeah.
Singapore has a mandatory organ donation scheme for those greater than 21 years of age. Anyone choosing to opt out of donating their organs is given lower priority to receive an organ transplant if they ever find themselves in need.
Oh, wow.
Dang, son, that's messed up.
I mean, I guess it helps the community, but dang.
Yeah, they're like, oh, so you're not going to donate your organs? Well, guess what? You're not going to get one if you need it.
Yeah, for real.
Like, dang. Oxford University researchers found that when blindfolded, people have a difficult time identifying which toe is being poked, especially the two toes next to the big toe. This misidentification phenomenon is known as agnosia. What the heck? That's weird.
That is weird.
That is really weird. Bats in the U.S. eat so many insects as much as their own body weight every day that they save farmers an estimated $22.9 billion every year on pesticides.
Dang.
I always thought bats were creepy, but clearly they have a purpose.
I always thought bats were cool.
They're kind of cool, I guess, depending if they're not carrying like rabies and diseases and biting your face off. Italian Frank Lentini was born in 1889 with a parasitic twin resulting in 3 legs, 4 feet, 16 toes, and 2 genital organs.
Wow.
Does that mean like double penises?
Yeah.
He earned his living as a circus artist named the Great Lentini.
Huh.
That makes me question some weird things that I shouldn't be questioning in my mind, so I'm going to move on. Ancient Egyptians attempted to cure blindness by mixing mashed up pig's eyes, red clay, and honey, which they then poured in the patient's ear.
Oh.
What the heck? That's weird.
What?
That wasn't their way of curing deafness. It was their way of curing blindness.
Yeah, that is weird.
The Czech language was saved from extinction by puppet shows in the 17th century. Catholic Ferdinand II forced the Protestant Czechs to speak in German and banned the Czech language. Puppets were the only thing with the right to speak Czech in public spaces.
Wow.
And those are some creepy looking puppets that would have been right at home in that other one.
Public places, not spaces, though, but yeah.
Isn't that what I said?
You said spaces.
Public space, public place, same thing. The male Priapium fish, Phalastothesis coulon, which is named after the ancient Greek fertility deity, which is named after the ancient Greek fertility deity Priapus. Oh my goodness, I can't say anything. Has its genitals right under its chin.
What?
That's just disturbing. That's
a weird spot to have those.
I feel really bad for that fish.
That's like Peter Griffin.
Oh, jeez. That is a really weird one. The oldest continuously operating Chinese restaurant in the U.S. is not in New York or San Francisco, but Montana. Pekin Noodle Parlor opened in 1911 and has been open ever since. 1911, that's a pretty long time.
That is. Especially for a Chinese place. You'd think, you'd think after World War II they would shut them all down.
Right. We'll do one more page, and then I guess we'll call it a night, because I just realized it's freaking 9 o'clock.
Holy crap.
I don't know when we started recording, but it's going to be a long episode.
Yeah, it must be. Jeez.
Foxes use the Earth's magnetic field to estimate distances. It works as a kind of rangefinder to estimate the distance to its prey and help them make a more accurate pounce.
Huh.
That's interesting. Mr. P is a 101-year-old Italian man who survived both the Spanish flu and World War II and has now beat COVID-19 too. He was born in 1919 when the 1918 flu pandemic was raging in his hometown of Rimini.
Wow.
That person's supposedly still alive?
That's crazy.
That dude's a freaking vampire. Straight up. That dude's a freaking vampire. 101 years through all of that. That's crazy.
He's just immortal, bro.
Yeah, he's totally something. Ninjas could tell time by how dilated a cat's pupils were as they dilate in a regular pattern throughout the day, regardless of ambient light.
Huh.
Ninjas did some weird crap, apparently.
Yeah.
After his daily 20-kilometer run in 1976, Shavarsh Karapatayawa, retired Armenian swimmer, came upon an accident scene where a bus had fallen into a reservoir, repeatedly diving 10 meters deep. Karapatayawa pulled 46 people out of the bus, 20 of whom survived. That's a tough dude right there.
Right?
I feel bad that I can't pronounce his name. During World War II, it was illegal in Britain to give cats a saucer of milk, dogs a biscuit, or bread to pigeons. I guess they were trying to save on supplies or something.
Maybe.
Immurement is a form of imprisonment, typically until death, in which a person is placed within an enclosed space with no exits. The prisoner eventually dies from starvation or dehydration. That sounds old-timey and evil.
Oh, yeah.
Male ants have no fathers because unfertilized ant eggs always produce male ants and only fertilized eggs produce female ants. That's weird.
That is weird.
Vanilla is the second most expensive spice after saffron because growing the vanilla seed pods is very labor intensive. Pods are harvested daily to ensure the right maturity.
Huh.
Never knew that.
Me either.
A recent study found dogs and cats are 25% more likely to get injured on the days surrounding a full moon, but no conclusive evidence as to why that is. In 2009, Australian wallabies were getting into the medical opium fields and eating the poppies. They then hopped around while resulting in crop circles. No, they then hopped around while high, resulting in crop circles. I knew I was missing something there. All right, Twisted Joker, I think we've recorded this long enough. I don't know how long this video has been, but it's been a while. We covered a lot of weird pictures, weird facts, and whatever else we covered. I don't know.
A lot of weirdness.
It may not be as hilarious as some of our other stuff, but hey, every video and podcast isn't going to be perfect, so get over it.
Yeah, come on now.
Get over it. We're just doing a thing. Like I said, we went into this a little blind because it was kind of last minute. We didn't know what we were gonna cover, but it is what it is. At least we're getting an episode up every week. That's what's most important.
Yeah, we're at least trying.
We are trying. So everybody, we're listening to this or seeing this on Wednesday. I don't know what that date is, so I don't need to say it because if you're listening or watching this, that's when you're seeing this. It's already Wednesday. It's not Wednesday for us, but it's Wednesday whenever they're watching. But yeah, we just want to thank. Oh my goodness, your stupid phone, man.
My phone's dying, bro. That's why I did it.
Well, that's the perfect time to end it then. Well, we just want to thank everybody who either watches the video on YouTube or listens to the podcast on Spotify, Google, Apple, all that stuff. We want to thank you guys. We couldn't keep doing this without your constant support and your constant listening. If you do listen on anything that lets you leave a review, feel free to drop us a review on the show and let us know what you think. We always read those, and we'd like to see what people think. Or if you have any ideas of things you'd like to see us discuss on future episodes of the podcast, feel free to do that, whether in the YouTube comments or, I don't know, Twitter, Instagram. I mean, we're everywhere. It's not hard to find us. At everything but 18 on Twitter, or Tonysaurus Rex on Twitter, or Twisted Joker 717 on Twitter. Any of the above. We're not hard to find. Just Google us. Google everything but the podcast, and you should be able to find us Twitter somewhere.
You definitely will.
Yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. Until next time, stay Rexy, everybody, and bye-bye. Don't know why I chose that. I don't know why I did the bye-bye. Well, it is a YouTube video. Never mind.